Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and this is part of my series called Self-Improvement Paths. I like to start each week with a mantra or a certain practice that I do, which makes moving forward in my life and in my career a little bit easier and a little bit more fun. I'll be giving examples that stem from my work as a narrator and a narration teacher as I apply this practice, but I think they can be applied to just about any type of discipline or lifestyle element that you want. Give it a try. Let me know your results. So this week's is what I'm calling the 4 treads to get you over the mountain. So if we imagine a wheel, right, it's got the little treads in it. The 4 treads that will get the wheel rolling over the mountain. What do I mean by that? So a mountain is something that, let's say, is seemingly insurmountable, or you don't know how to get started because it's just like, ugh, do I really want to go there? Can I go there? Okay, so let's break it down. Let's say that there are 4 treads. The first, consideration. Maybe I could do this. Conceptualization. What are the ways that I could do this? This is a brainstorming. What are the ways I could do this? And then picking one. Expectation. Yeah, if I apply this, I will do it. And exoneration. If I succeeded wildly in doing it, it wasn't just my own doing. Life is an ensemble sport. Is that how you say it? Team sport. And also, there are things that we just shouldn't take complete credit for. On the other hand, if it fails, well, that happens too. So let's take an example. In narration, what I am working on right now is how to reduce noise in my breathing. The first part is the consideration. Can I do that? Should I do that? Really? I don't know. Okay, maybe I could. Okay. What are the ways in which I could do that? Well, there is post-production software that can be applied. That's one idea. Another way is that I can take shorter breaths. So I would take, let's say, lyrics to Neil Young's Thrasher. They were hiding behind hay bales. They were planting in the full moon. They give all they had for something new, as opposed to they were hiding behind hay bales. They were planting, which creates more of a noise. I could just breathe less, or maybe even move away from the mic. They were hiding behind hay bales. They were planting in the full moon. They given all they had for something new, but the light of day was on them. They could see the thrashers coming, and the water shone like diamonds in the dew. Not my favorite. So as I was going through this process, one of the concepts I came up with was, of course, the classic bel canto sound. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Where you breathe into the belly. And, okay, now how do I cue myself to do that? Well, I could move my shoulders back. I could stick out my belly. I could just think about it, breathe deep into the belly, relax. The thing that strangely worked as I tried all these different things in my conceptualization was widening my eyes. For some reason, widening my eyes cues my mouth to drop, which makes the breath come in. So they were hiding behind hay bales. They were planting in the full moon. They'd given all they had for something new. And suddenly, it's happening. So, conceptualization. Expectation. All right. Now that I know, now that I have the plan, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen. I'm going to do this. And then if something fails, or if my numbers aren't quite what I was thinking in terms of how much breath reduction there is, exoneration. Okay. It's okay to have failed as long as I'm going through the first 3. The great thing about exoneration also is it creates a sense of flexibility to keep going forward, as opposed to, yes, I did it, I nailed it. Phew, what a heroic feat. I'm glad I don't have to ever do anything like that again. No, we're always figuring out how to do these things. So students, same thing applies to you. If you want to reduce breath noise, do your own consideration. Is that something that maybe it's time to do? Maybe it isn't, but consider it. Conceptualization. What are the ways that might work for you? Expectation. Now that you've got the favorite, how are you going to go forward? Exoneration. Keep going. Exoneration is huge for students, whether they're my students or whether it's me in a position of being a student, whether with a teacher or with just my life, being a student of life. So the 4 treads to get over the mountain, get the wheel over the mountain. That's what I'm going to be working on this week. I'll get back to you with my results. You get back to me with yours. Thank you for joining me. And as your narrator and narration teacher, I hope that our paths cross again real soon.